All right, hi everybody. Welcome to our YouTube channel. I'm Miss Radley. Who do we have today?
I'm Emery. And I'm Nanan.
And we are going to continue our investigations with water. And today we're going to look at how water moves on a slope. Do you know what a slope is?
Yes.
What's a slope?
It's how water can go down fast and slow. Some of them.
Okay, so what's a slope? Is a slope flat land like this, or is it like a hill? What do you think, Kaylin?
It's like a hill.
Well, I asked Kaylin. So Kaylin, a hill. So if we have our tray here that represents our land, this would be flat, and then this would be a hill or a slope.
Steep hill.
A very steep hill. Okay, so what we have today, if you want to do this along with us, after we go over the materials, you can pause us so that you can go get what you need. All right, Kaylin has, what do you have, Kaylin?
I have a cup of water.
But we dyed it.
We dyed it blue so you can see it.
Right, you do not need to dye it. Okay, what else do we have?
An eyedropper.
Okay.
And if you don't have an eyedropper, you can use a straw.
Straw. All right, Emery, what do we have right here?
A tray with
wax
paper on it.
What if they don't have a blue tray? Can they use a cookie sheet at their house?
Yeah.
Yep. The big thing you need is the wax paper. Aluminum foil might work, but you'll probably get a better results if you use wax paper. But if you want to try it with aluminum foil, that's fine too. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is, and we needed scissors. How did we forget this? And tape. We wanted to make sure that our wax paper that's going to help us with our slope is nice and secured. Okay? And we learned in the last investigation that water, when it interacts with wax paper, it doesn't absorb it. It forms little what? Do you remember what those were called?
Bubbles.
Not bubbles. They look like bubbles, but they're beads. Those little dome-shaped circles are beads. Okay? So the first thing we're going to do is Kaylin's going to demonstrate, if you don't have the dropper and you have to use the straw, how to get water into your straw. So we're going to change the camera so Kaylin can show us.
So you're going to place the straw into the water, and you're going to take your finger and press the top and hold it there, and it will pick up water.
Right.
And then just let go and it'll drop.
Right. And if we're going to be using small drops today, so Kaylin, can you go, we release the straw slowly to kind of show how a drop could fall slowly? A little bit at a time. There you go. You see a little bit of drops falling. And sometimes you could just tap it and a drop will fall down, okay? So up a little bit at a time it will fall down, okay? Or like she's doing, she can actually squeeze it. That's a great strategy you just figured out, Kaylin, to squeeze it to act like it's a dropper. Excellent job. Okay, so you have the eyedropper. It's not an eardropper. Not sure why it's near your ear. Okay. All right, so now we're going to look at, are you ready? Are you showing facts? Okay, get your body under control. All right, so now what we're going to do is we are going to look at how water moves down a slope or a hill. All right, so we're going to set this up, and we have to change the camera angle just a little bit. So bear with me. This will be a good time for you to get your wiggles out if you need to, so that we can really set this up so that you at home or in school, can see how this works. All right, so we're going to back up there we go, just like that. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is just let our scientists, Kaylin and scientist Emery, soak up a little bit of water, and we're just going to watch how the water comes down the slope. We're looking to see what it does, okay? Okay, that was very nice of you. So she's going to let Kaylin go first. She's showing some kindness right there.
Was supposed to use
It's okay. She's going to use the dropper. So Kaylin's going to put a drop or two and just watch what happens with the water. Oh, kind of hanging out there.
Now can I do it? Can I add some more?
Okay. Did you think it was going to go down the hill?
I think it'll happen. It's moving right now. And I think it'll happen slowly, but I think if there's more, it'll go a little
Okay.
faster.
All right, so we're watching it and it's moving like a snail. It's very slow.
Actually, slower
so-
than a turtle.
Slower than a turtle. All right, Kaylin's gonna add a little bit of water to it and see what happens. Whoa, there it goes.
It's going faster.
It's going faster, so now it's moving. Oh, there it goes.
Mama, when is it going to be my
It's
turn?
cruising. Okay, now it's gonna be Emery's turn, who is having a difficult time today staying patient. And that happens even in school sometimes or at our home. So we have to really remember that we need to be patient and we'll get our turn. So I'm gonna soak up this water here.
I got water.
Okay, make sure if you do this at your home, you have a grown-up's
Permission.
yes, because this could be a very big mess.
Yes.
Right.
We can.
All right. Okay, Emery, you gonna drop some water and see what happens? Whoa,
That is a lot.
that was a lot. Don't move our slope.
Yeah.
All right, and Emery's is kind of moving pretty. Oh, there it goes, picking up a little speed.
Well, just because
There it goes.
I'm wondering how fast it will move if we add the whole entire dropper
Okay.
of it.
That is a great wonder, but we're gonna wait until the end when we look at different sizes of domes. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Stop, because you've already done this before. You don't want to ruin it for our learners at home. Okay? All right. So the first investigation we just looked at and we saw how water, it still beads up, so it's not being absorbed by the paper towel or by the wax paper. So it's beading up and it's slowly kind of going down. Sometimes it gets a little faster. Kaylin did add some more water and it went down a little quicker. Now we're going to do a challenge. Okay, we're going to see if we drop water from two different heights, a low height or a higher height. Okay, we're going to see which one goes down the slope the fastest. So we're going to wait, we have to make a prediction. Stop. We're not calling anything. We're making a prediction. So if we drop it from this height, is the rate of this drop that comes from this height going to be faster or slower from the one we drop from up here? And we're going to do this 2 times. Kaylin's going to get a turn to do it, and Emery's going to get a turn to do it. Because with science, we have to repeat an investigation over and over again to make sure our data is accurate. All right, we want to make sure we're getting the same results. And if something isn't the same, we have to figure out why. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
So Kaylin's going to go first.
Am I going to do one drop?
So you're gonna not a whole dropper because we'll get too much water down here. So wait, you're going to do about, I would say like a 3-second hold from this height, and then we'll go higher up. All right, go ahead. Okay.
I'll go higher.
So now there it is. It's moving, right? It's kind of fast, kind of slow.
Well, you can see it faster on the camera.
Yeah. So Kaylin, now let's have Kaylin try dropping it from a higher altitude, or a little higher up. Okay, same thing, 3-second drop. Okay, there it goes. Let's see what happens.
I had a little bit more than time.
That's all right. Huh.
I'm guessing it went faster because there was more time for it to get some speed from up here, that when it dropped, it just like
Okay.
felt the board and it went down.
So Kaylin's thinking it had time to pick up speed as it's falling, so when it hit the slope, it was already moving faster down the hill. So did the higher one, move faster than the lower one?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Let's see what Emery thinks. I'm going to dry up Kaylin's. Okay, Emery, can you use the eyedropper? Okay. And let's see.
I'm going to do first the down low one.
Well, remember how you have to squeeze it, soak it up? Okay. All right. So first she's going to go from a lower height.
Right here?
Yep, that's fine. All right, put a couple drops down. And we're going to swap. Can you make one big drop? Okay. All right, watch that.
Wow.
That's
kind of moving slow.
kind of moving slow, right?
I think it's time to add just a tiny
Yeah,
bit
add
more
another
water.
one. Let's see what happens. Try to go from the same height. So let's flip it just like this. Here, you can hold it and squeeze. There we go.
That's faster.
Okay, Emery's is kind of hanging out. I think it's going to get into a groove and pick up some speed in a minute. Noticing how hers is kind of getting a little stuck. Kaylin's got a little stuck and then took off. Emery's has definitely been stuck longer, but now is slowly moving down. All right, let's get some more blue water in there. Try to make sure we don't have any air. Okay. Yep, so squeeze it back out. Okay, now put it all the way in. Well, nope, you just have to squeeze it. Don't scoop it. All right? Okay, now hold it from higher up. Right there. Whoa!
That was definitely moving
Okay,
faster.
that one, wait, but that one doesn't really count because you didn't squeeze it. So I'm going to squeeze it from the top, okay? I'm going to help you out here. All right? So I'm going to squeeze it from up top. You're going to get to do another thing. All right, ready? Tell me when to go.
Yeah.
Oh,
whoa.
That was much faster. Okay, so I did it, so I should try it from lower just because, again, with science, we want to make sure that all that we can control, what we can control are variables so that we have some accurate data. So I'm going to scoop up a little bit more, and we were going from like here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You know what I did notice? Is that when you were higher up, you used a bit more water than me and Emery, okay. So it could be the amount.
All right, could be. Let's try it from here.
That's an accurate amount.
That's more accurate.
Yep.
And it's definitely faster. Look at it. This one is already beating that one. I dropped this from lower and it's staying way up there. And I dropped that one and it's already down towards the end of the paper. So what can we infer? What can we learn? The higher up we drop the water, the what?
The faster it goes.
The faster it goes down the slope. And do we know why? And Kaylin was kind of hitting this, getting very close to saying this. Do we know why? It's called what? What pulls things down to earth? Gravity. So gravity is helping move these things down the earth. Okay, now we are going to do what's called a dome race. So we're making the domes using these water. So the domes are the beads. What the challenge is, we're going to do this 2 times. Kaylin's going to go first. She's going to give us 6 different size domes or beads, okay, from smallest to largest, okay? So what I do is I do 1 quick drop, and then I do 2, 3, 4, and I keep going up. So let's see, Kaylin's gonna go ahead and set that up. So there's 1, okay, now I'll do 2, now I'll do 3, okay. There's now 4. Okay, 2 more. Try to keep them in line so they have the same starting point. Okay, and then she has 6. Okay, when Kaylin says go, I'm going to turn the boards so that you guys can see it. There it is right there. All right, largest to smallest. And when she says go, we're going to turn it and we're going to put it on our slope. And then what I want you to be looking for is which one moves the fastest and which one moves the slowest. Kaylin, just think in your head, which one do you think is going to move the fastest? Okay? All right, Emery, you ready? Because you're next. All right, Kaylin, tell me when you want me to go.
Go. Oh, there's one next biggest. Next biggest one. They're going like in order.
They kind of are. And then I'm going to help these guys along. Let's see if I increase the slope. They'll start to move. There they go.
Oh, the smallest one's hanging on there.
The smallest one's hanging on there. So, yeah. Let's see how steep we have to. There. Wow, pretty steep. We had to make that slope in order for that little drop to go. So, Kaylin, which one did you think would move down the fastest?
The biggest one.
The biggest one?
The biggest one? I think it's the biggest one because it had more, not weight, but it had enough water for it to make it go down the slope rather than the smaller one, which was just kind of hanging on there because it didn't have as much water, which made it lighter.
All right, cool. So maybe it had more mass?
Yes.
Okay, all right, we're gonna do it one more time. And I know our video's getting kind of long, but we have one more, we're gonna go one more time. Okay, can you set up 6 drops? Do you wanna set up 6 drops? Okay. So Emery's been working really hard on this to show you how to do it. So try to put them up. Wait, hold on. Wait. You're gonna go across the top.
Like Renee did.
Like Renee did.
Marks
So
are.
you're gonna go, which one there?
The tiniest?
Okay.
I don't like the biggest.
So do another drop there. So we're gonna do 2. Nope, right together. You ready? It's okay. Say I'm only 4. Okay. So what we can also see is that water, it can't really bounce off of each other. It absorbs. If you're watching, she's putting it on there pretty close. Did you put 3 there?
1.
Right. Can you put another drop there?
There?
Right on these other 2. There you go. And now we need 4 here. 2. Oh, 2 more. 2 more drops.
1.
Please put, ready? Okay, look at it. Make this go with this. This go with this. This go with this. Okay, we need more water. All right, and can you drop 5 there? 5 drops there.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, I'm gonna help you out because we want to make these bigger. Okay, so I'm gonna help you out.
Make them a little bit bigger.
Yeah, there we go. And bigger from side. Okay. All right, so we have 5 there. Okay. All right, now we're gonna watch and see what happens. All right, tell me when to go.
Go.
Okay, here we go. Whoa. Which one moved the fastest?
That one.
The largest one. So can we say that the bigger the dome, the faster it moves down the hill?
Mama, can I get those?
Did you answer my question? The bigger the dome, the faster it can move down the hill. Okay, Emery wants these ones to go, so let's see if we can get there.
Oh, that was so much faster than native.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. All right, so what we learned today is that gravity helps to pull the water down. The higher it drops from, the faster it moves. And the bigger the dome, the faster it goes down the hill. All right, or the slope. All right, well, thanks for hanging out with us. We look forward to seeing you guys next time. See you later.
Bye.